Okay, welcome to our next market update. This one is for the month of January. It's at the end of February right now, 2025, and we just got the report of what happened in January. And let me tell you, it is not at all what I expected. I was actually thinking it was going to be wonderful because there's been so much activity that I've experienced and fellow agents, friends of mine have experienced. But let's go over the 5 key metrics that we go over with the Sarasota, Manatee County real estate market update. And by the way, my name is Maciek Zaremba. I'm a real estate agent in Sarasota and Manatee counties in Florida. Reach out if you have any questions, 941-888-SOLD. Let's go over our first metric, which is the total closed sales. And all we're doing is comparing everything that happened in December to January 2025. And unfortunately, take a look at these numbers. It's looking pretty rough. In December, we had a total of 1,724 sales, and in January we're down to 1,432. That is a 17% decrease. That is unbelievably bad. But if you go back to the last month's market report, you'll see that what actually happened is we had 17% more. So did it go above or below November? Well, it's lower than November by just 1% or so. Not too bad, but overall it looks like the spike that we had came right back down to normal levels, and these normal levels are actually pretty low compared to what they are historically. Now, our second metric is what everybody wants to know. They want to know, is my house gone up in value or down in value? So let me pull up this stat right here. And as you can tell, the single family homes in Sarasota County had no significant change. Now, for the single family homes in Manatee had a decrease, but really the biggest one is the condos in Sarasota County, 9.7% less. And I'll get into why that is on one of our future metrics that I'll go over. And there's a big red flag going on for Sarasota County condos, also Manatee County condos. So take a look on the condos for Manatee County. We actually had price increase. Very good. So metric number 3 is the inventory, which is the total months of supply that we have. Now this looks at not just how many homes are for sale, but how many buyers are there to absorb those new listings, right? And unfortunately, this is the worst one that I have seen in over 2 years of doing these market updates. As you can tell, we have had double-digit increases on everything on the market right now. So unfortunately, we are deep in a buyer's market. And this is no surprise to me. I say that because I've been showing a lot of properties, and most of my clients, when they are making offers, they're making offers at about 10% less than the full asking price, the most recent asking price, I might add. And now all my listings are experiencing the exact same thing, 10% less on the actual listing to the offer to list price. What is going on here? Anyway, this is indicative that we are having a big negotiation happening because the prices haven't really decreased yet on the listings, but people feel, the buyers feel, that they should be a lot lower. And indeed, I just recently sold the property 10% less, closing on another one soon, 10% less. So that's just the state of the market right now. Boy, I should have brought my shades here. Let's go into metric number 4, which is the days from the moment that you list your property to the moment it gets an accepted contract. And surprisingly, these numbers here are not as high as I thought they would be. It's kind of giving me an indication that there's still buyers out there, they're still buying stuff. And take a look at this chart right here. As we can tell, we basically had some things go up, some things go down, but overall it's kind of staying between that 45 to 60 days on the market. Now, in my opinion, this is not very long. I remember in 2006 and 7 and 8 and later, things were on the market 200 days, so this is not that bad. Now, are we increasing? Absolutely yes. You can go back to all the previous market reports that I've done and see what they were. I mean, go back to the one 2 years ago and you can see that it was way less days on the market than it is today, right? But let's finish off this market update with the last statistic that we track, very important one, which is the total number of homes available for sale, not pending, not land or anything, just condos or single family homes. At the end of the month, how many do we have? So in January, how many do we have compared to December? And unfortunately, we have a lot more houses for sale. So in December, we had 9,392. Now at the end of January, we went to 11,076. Now, this is the first time that I have seen, while I've been making these market reports for a couple of years, first time that I've seen the 5-digit mark. And we skipped over the whole 10,000s. We went straight into 11,000. So if you're interested in any more of these updates or you want to discuss something, just give me a call. My number's on 941-888-SOLD. Be glad to chat with you about it. And if you're going to be visiting the area and you want to take a look at some properties, give me a call, reach out to me. I'm always glad to help.